Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Conceptual Genetics and Breeding. In this video, we will discuss about crossing over, what is crossing over and what are different types of crossing over. So first of all, we will discuss that what is crossing over. If we define crossing over, we can say that it is the swapping of genetic material that occurs in the germline. Okay, what happened during the formation of egg cell and sperm cells, or we can say during the formation of gametes. So when gametes are formed, in male sperm cell will form and in female egg cell will form. It is also known as meiosis. Okay, because we all know that meiosis is reductional division, and due to meiosis egg cell and sperm cells are formed, or we can say due to this meiosis these gametes will be formed. Okay, these n type of gametes will be formed, and in meiosis the paired chromosomes they align so that the similar DNA sequence from the paired chromosome it cross over one another. Okay, if you will see in this image, you will see that this is the pair of chromosome. It is known as homologous chromosome, and we all know that each chromosome it remains in the pair. Okay, it is present in the form of pair. Two similar type of chromosome they pair together and form this homologous chromosome pair. So this homologous chromosome pair is formed, and at the time of meiosis, in meiosis particularly in prophase first. Okay, in prophase first there is a stage known as this Peckytene stage. This Peckytene stage, in Peckytene stage this crossing over takes place. So what happened? The two chromosome of homologous chromosome pair they cross with each other from one arm, and due to this crossing over a chiasma will be formed. Chiasma is basically the crossing point of the arms of these two different chromosomes. So when this chiasma will form, crossing over will occur. As a result of this crossing over, at the point of chiasma, the arms will break. Okay, so it is showing in purple color. This one another chromosome is showing in this orange color. So here the purple chromosome arm of purple color it will break down it and it will rejoin with the this orange color chromosome. On the same point, the orange color chromosome it will also break, and this arm will join with this blue color chromosome, or we can say purple color chromosome. So basically a same length segment of the chromosome will be interchanged with each other as a result of this crossing over. So during meiosis, when homologous chromosomes paired, a physical exchange of genetic material takes place between homologous chromosomes, and the genes they recombine themselves. So this process is known as crossing over. So what is the meaning of gene recombine? That we all know that on the chromosome the genes are present. Suppose here capital A is present and another pair this small a is present. Okay, so when crossing over will takes place, you all know that this will be the situation. This is capital A, and on this chromosome small a is present. When this chromosome will break from here, this capital A it will this join with this one, and this small a, the segment containing this small a from this chromosome it will join with this chromosome. So ultimately gene will get recombine. Recombination means as a result of crossing over the allele of one chromosome it will go to this chromosome. Okay, and the gene of this chromosome it will come to this chromosome, because this process is known as recombination of genes. So recombination is always takes place due to crossing over. And what is crossing over? Crossing over is nothing but the physical exchange of genetic material or the DNA segment, or we can say the chromosome segment between the homologous chromosomes. Okay, between the two chromosome of a homologous chromosome pair. So, discovery of crossing over. First of all, one scientist, that is Franz Alphonse Jensen. This scientist described the phenomena of crossing over in 1909. So, he is the scientist named Jensen. First described the phenomena of crossing over in the year 1909. What he did, he observed in his experiment the cross-like arrangement during meiosis and proposed that crossing over it is a genetic process. He observed cross-like structure or cross-like arrangement. Here in this image you can see that it is the homologous chromosome pair, and in homologous chromosome pair the two arms of a single chromosome or two chromatids of a single chromosome, they are known as sister chromatids, and the two chromatid of two different chromosomes, they are known as non-sister chromatids. So always the exchange of genetic material or the exchange of this chromosome arm or chromosome segment, it takes place between non-sister chromatids. So this is the cross-like structure which Jensen observed in his experiment, and he said that it is crossing over, and he said that crossing over, it is a genetic process, and we all know that as a result of crossing over the segment get exchanged. So here you can see that after crossing over, some part from this we can say this purple color will go to this blue color chromosome, and some part from this blue color chromosome will come to this purple color chromosome. So first of all, Jensen, he described the process of crossing over, and he observed cross-like structure known as crossing over in his experiments. Now the characteristics, several characteristics of crossing over. First of all, crossing over occurs between non-sister chromatids. We have already said that these are the non-sister chromatids. The chromatids, what is chromatid? Chromatid is this. Okay, thus same, we all know that one chromosome, it is having two chromatids, and the another one, it is also having the two chromatids. So these are sister chromatids, but these chromatids belong to two different chromosomes. They are known as non-sister chromatids. So always crossing over will occur between non-sister chromatids. One chromatid from each of the two homologous chromosomes is involved in crossing over. Second point is crossing over leads to recombination or new combination between linked genes. Okay, so always new combination will be formed between genes as a result of crossing over. Here in this image you can see that in this arm capital A, capital B, capital C genes are present, and likewise on this chromosome in both the arms or in both the chromatids A, B, C genes are present. On the another chromosome of the homologous chromosome pair, small a, small b, C genes are present. Okay, so basically when crossing over will takes place and the segment will exchange, here you can see that segments has been exchanged between the two homologous chromosomes. So here this segment will come from this chromosome. So here because small c is present, this small c will come here, and this capital C from here, it will go in this chromosome. So as a result of crossing over, now the genes arrangement has been changed. We can say the genes has been recombined. Here now capital A, capital B, small c will be there due to crossing over, and on this chromosome in place of small a, small b, small c, there will be small a, small b, capital C. So as a result of crossing over, the two the genes, they generally recombine. Okay, recombination of genes takes place as a result of crossing over. Third characteristic of crossing over is these two, the crossing over, it yields two recombinant type and two recombinant type or the crossover type of gamete and two parental gametes, or we can say non-crossover types. So here we can see that if a plant is having capital R, capital L, small l type of genotype. So, or we can say when the gametes will be formed due to crossing over, capital R, capital L type of gamete will form and small r, small l type of gamete will form. In addition to these two gamete, capital R, small l and small r, small l type of gametes, or sorry, capital R, small l and small r, capital L type of gametes will also be formed. So here we will see with the help of a diagram. This is having capital R, capital L, capital R, capital L. This is having small r, small l, small r, small l type of we can say the genes. Okay, the gene combination will be like this. So after crossing over, because you know that this part will go in this chromosome and this part containing capital L, it will come to this chromosome. So you can say that when gamete formation will be there, in one gamete capital R, capital L type of will be formed, because at the time of gamete formation, what will happen at the time of gamete formation, these will segregate. Okay, this will be one gamete, this will another gamete, this will another gamete, and this will also another gamete. So 4 cells will be formed, 4 gametes will be formed. This is having parental type, this is having parental type, but these two will be recombinant type. That's why we have said that 2 recombinant type will be formed and 2 parental type gametes will be formed. And fourth characteristic is crossing over generally leads to exchange of equal segment and recombination is always reciprocal. So here we have already seen that always same length of segment from each chromosome will be exchanged in between the homologous chromosomes. Okay, and this process is reciprocal. Reciprocal is the segment, this segment will come from this chromosome and this segment will come from this chromosome. So from both the chromosome, same length of segment will be will go to another chromosome. Okay, so these are several characteristics of crossing over. Now the types of crossing over. We can divide crossing over into 2 types, equal crossing over and unequal crossing over. Again, equal crossing over, it can be divided into 3 types, single crossing over, double crossing over and multiple crossing over. What is equal crossing over? When the segment exchange between the chromosomes are of equal size. Like for example, we have already seen in our previous slide that similar length of segment will be exchanged between the 2 chromosomes. So it is equal crossing over and it can be divided into 3 types. So what is single crossing over basically? Single crossing over, in this type of crossing over, the chromatids break and reunite at one point only. So basically when between 2 chromosomes only at a single position crossing over takes place, this is known as single crossover. Okay, and what is double crossing over? In double crossing over will be takes place at 2 points at the same time. So here you can see that this is one point where crossing over takes place and this is the second point on the same chromosome. Okay, on the same chromatid of a single chromosome pair, when crossing over will be takes place at 2 position, then this is known as double crossing over. And what is multiple crossing over? In multiple crossing over, there will be crossing over at numerous position, means in more than two position crossing over will be there, then this is known as multiple crossing over. So here you can see that it is a triple crossing over. So crossing over is taking place this position, and also this position. So basically these two arms, and also these two arms are involved in crossing over. So almost all the arms, we can say the four chromatids are involved in the crossing over. This is known as multiple crossing over. So second type of crossing over was unequal crossing over. Unequal crossing over when the segment exchange between chromatids are unequal in length, so that one chromosome receives some extra gene and other chromosome receive some less number of genes. So this type of crossing over is known as unequal crossing over when the segments which are exchanged between two chromosomes are unequal in the length. Like for example, here you can see that this basically unequal crossing over takes place due to some mismatch arrangement. You can see that this chromosome is some above side and this chromosome is below side. So when crossing over will takes place between these two chromosomes, the exchange of segment, this segment will be smaller length and this segment will be this higher length. So as a result of this segment will go to this chromosome and this long segment will come to this chromosome. So you can see here only AB gene from here they will transfer to this chromosome, okay, but gene A, B, C, they are going to transfer from this chromosome to this chromosome. So here you can see that A, B, C, this long segment will transfer to this third number of chromosome, okay. So that's why this is unequal crossing over, because this is the long segment and this is a shorter segment which is going to we can say the going to transfer, okay. Or we can see this as like that this DEF is going to transfer here, okay, and this CDEF long DNA segment it is going to transfer here, okay. So both way we can explain that it is unequal crossing over. So I hope this is clear to all of you now. What is crossing over, what are different types of crossing over, and also the several characteristics of crossing over. So thank you so much.